already given to this board, and I think that if these folks will not let people testify, if these people want to stop people's rights to come to the microphone and testify, then I perceive that we act on the record, madam.
Are we stopping people from Kettleman City?
Yes, you're standing up there and not letting the chair talk.
These people are not from Kettleman City. They don't live here.
Maricela,
let the chair talk.
You need to let your people speak, and the other people in the audience, they all have a First Amendment right.
Don't you understand that? Our people
I do understand that, but there are certain things that I control, and there are certain things that I do not control. We control saying that we wanted you all to have an additional right to speak, the citizens to speak. We do not control the California Highway Patrol. We do not control who shows up or who does not show up. This is part of the process. If you want us to close the hearing, we will.
And we're one of the designated parties. First of all, I was told by your attorney that the board itself requested this police presence. Number two, I have in writing from your attorney that the designated parties cannot speak, except I've now been told that the ChemWaste workers who are paid by the designated party, ChemWaste,
this is not the forum to address this. This is totally out of order. Please, if you allow the...
No, Patrick, we got to understand the hearing rules.
Mr. Bradley,
you're disrupting a public meeting right now. Please sit down. We do have the authority to hold you in contempt. This is completely out of order. I mean, we're talking very serious charges here.
Patrick, I've been coming to public hearings for 23 years in this town. This is the most police ever in a hearing in Kettleman City. I mean, what are you all thinking? In an immigrant community?
If it's your intent to disrupt the meeting,
no, it's not.
I mean,
no, it's not.
Then please sit down and allow the meeting to proceed.
You need to reschedule the hearing without all these police and clear hearing rules.
Please sit down and allow the meeting to proceed.
Under what rules? Can designated parties...
Well, actually, you wouldn't know the rules, Mr. Bradley, because no one's let me finish reading them.
We're going through the hearing procedures right now. This is not the time where you've had the previous time to speak. Right now, you're interrupting a public meeting, and
Absolutely. Because this thing is a farce.
Yes, Dan.
Perhaps you'd like to expound on what he was planning on doing, law enforcement and the presence being here interfered with.
No, there's no need for that. I will proceed with the public hearing meetings if you could turn the public microphone off for now. Several people commented that there were additional Kettleman City residents who wished to voice policy concerns to the board, but who were unable to attend the Sacramento meeting. The board decided to continue the hearing today to hear from local residents who may not have been able to attend the earlier portion of the hearing. The board has already heard from the designated parties and from many other interested persons. Because the hearing was continued so that the board could hear from people who were unable to attend the Sacramento meeting, and because we have limited time, no one who has already testified will be allowed to testify again unless allowed by the board chair. Board members may ask questions of anyone. Due to time constraints beyond our control, we must end this meeting by 7:30 p.m. so that this room may be cleaned and set up for tomorrow. This period of time should be adequate to hear additional public comments and for the board to decide whether or not to adopt or modify the proposed order. If you wish to speak and have not already completed a blue speaker card, please complete a blue card and give it to our staff. Completing the card is not mandatory, but it helps us organize the meeting and is helpful for purposes of the minutes. This hearing will be conducted in accordance with the meeting procedures published with the meeting agenda and the applicable notice of public hearing. At this time, the board will hear additional public comments.